야, 여러분, 안녕. Today is actually Sunday and a holiday here in Korea. It's the Korean Lunar New Year, and they call it the 설날. And they greet each other by saying 새해 복 많이 받으세요. Most of them celebrate this by going home to their families in their own provinces. That's why in my previous uploads, if you take a look closely, you'll see that there are many people carrying gift bags, and those are mostly for their parents when they go home. And right now, since it's a Sunday, we've decided to go to the Myeongdong Cathedral Church. It's actually snowing right now. I don't know if you can see it, but I've tried to take a video of it. And every time I get to see a snow, I get really excited, especially because I live in the Philippines and we don't have that 4 seasons of the year. So I'm gonna miss this when I go home. Then on our way to the church, we've actually noticed that almost all of the restaurants are closed due to the holiday. So I don't really know where we'll eat. But I guess at a convenience store after we attend the mass. I mean, I'm not even gonna complain because convenience stores here in Korea are just the best and I love them. Then you can also look up the mass schedule online via Google or searching the Neighbor app. So the one at 9 o'clock in the morning is an English mass, but of course it's Sunday and it was really hard to get up in the morning, so we went for the 10 o'clock in the morning, but it was fine. It was actually a Korean language mass, well, at least added to experience. And finally, we're here. I was also surprised because there were a lot of Filipino tourists in the Myeongdong Cathedral Church. You can actually hear them on the background if you listen closely. Look at all those steps. But since it was cold, it actually felt nice to just walk and climb the stairs because it'll make you feel warm. But no, I'm sorry, I was kidding. It won't really make you feel warm because it's really, really cold. It just won't go away. The snow is getting thicker and I don't have anything to cover my head. That's why she's nagging me to buy one. And of course, we wouldn't miss this. We went here after the mass. This is the cathedral souvenir shop where you can buy like little relics, the new Venus, and prayer pamphlets, and everything that you can see. Rosaries, everything. Then after that, we tried looking and hoping to see a restaurant where we can eat, but of course, we failed. So we just went to a convenience store. So this was mine. I bought the ramyeon, of course the sausage, and then I also bought the triangular gimbap and the banana matuyu. Then we have decided to go to Gyeongbokgung Palace again since my Korean language teacher told me that you can go to the historic palaces today for free since it's the Korean Lunar New Year, so we won't miss this chance. The only downside is that there are a lot of tourists, as you can see. I think there are 16 to 18 destinations inside the Gyeongbokgung, but I'm so sorry because I forgot which is which. We lost our map after this. So as my sister was saying, so these are some of the officials' names carved into stones. And the ones that you can see in the front are the lower rank officials, and as you go nearer the palace are the higher ranks. Oh, and by the way, she knows because she went with her boyfriend here without me. This is inside one of the palaces and it's just so gorgeous.
Fire.
And as you've heard, this is where they lit the fire. Then the little statues that you can see outside the palace are what they call the dokkebi because they believe that these creatures will drive those bad spirits away.
Number 4.
So I don't know if you noticed, but as we go further, there are fewer people inside. And I think because most of the tourists just wanted to take a picture outside the palace wearing hanbok or everything. So we are almost done with our Gyeongbokgung tour. And I'm gonna go home alone because my sister's going to meet her boyfriend at Anyang to introduce her to the family. And I'm going to spend time with myself, but that's fine because tomorrow I'm actually going to Suwon with my Korean language teacher. So see ya! We are in Suwon, but of course since I was so shy I only got to take mostly photos, so I'm so sorry. Today we are going to Hwaseong Fortress, which was built during the Joseon dynasty by King Jongjo to house the remains of his father. It actually has a really nice history, but it's a long story. And by the way, if you're wondering, you can actually register for free Korean language classes online. You can look it up by searching the King Sejong Institute website. So I believe the next classes will be this May or June 2023. So just be updated. And this is where we ate. The food was just so good. You have to try this, guys. You have to. 선생님, 저에게 음식을 사주셔서 감사합니다.
좋습니다.
Then if you watched Extraordinary Attorney Woo, you will get this reference. This is actually right in front of the kimbap place. So this is Suwon Fortress Castle, and it is actually one of the shooting places for the drama Jewel in the Palace, which was released back in 2003. And I don't know if you still remember, but it's based on a true story about a girl named Jang Kum, who became the first woman to be the supreme royal physician of her times. We also visited one of the nearby museums, and if you guys ever go to Korea and you love history, you should definitely visit one of their museums as you will learn a lot about their history. And one last fact that I have is that the UNESCO World Heritage Committee has inscribed the Hwaseong Fortress on the World Heritage List. Before this vlog ends, I actually have a message for my teacher. So, 선생님, 시간을 내어 만나주셔서 감사합니다. 내가 돌아올 때 나는 우리에게 음식을 사줄 것입니다. 여러분, 고마워요. See you on the next one. Bye.